special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's real in. It's Edwards.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
A shotgun run call. He's got the 1st and still going. He's in the clear. At the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Trying to find room. It's Gibson. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He brings it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
No, kick it away here. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's third down for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Young. Breaking free at the 35. They finally will bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the catch, can he get in? He will score, touchdown, Bama. No surprise there, Kirk, it's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A short completion of the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Comes up with the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's trying to run it. It's Young. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Checks this down to the running back. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Gets made on the out route. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
this offense. QB keeper all the way. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Fights through the tackler. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cut over the middle. It's Meadows. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. On the run, it's Gibson. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of 12.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. gun now on 3rd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on. Let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Volunteers will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking a dangerous returner out of play here. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain on 3rd down, but not enough for the first. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
snags the quick throw. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Adams. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Tennessee, 20, Alabama, 7.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Returner decides to field it. Goes out of bounds at the 32. It's a decent return. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First down, looking for more now. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Receiver in motion now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That keeps the score. Tennessee, 26.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but where I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. On the run, he'll let it go. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They stop him after an excellent return, but there is a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Boom. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They've kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. A handoff from the shotgun. Breaks free. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Grant. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
That's caught. It's Matthews. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff, hits to the right. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands, it's Hale. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead, just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's a comeback route. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Down. They're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Young. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Alabama. A great catch and run for 6. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Vols. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dump off caught by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.